Hello, Beagle. This isn't working. It's not letting me get the flash. Let me have the flash. Oh, dear. It won't let me put the flash on. There we go. Whee! Hey, ponies. I'm just going to sit here. Lovely, comfy bed. I love straw beds. I don't love mucking them out every day, but I do love sitting in them. Oh, dear. Hello. Right, I forgot this barn doesn't have lights, working lights at the moment. Hello, Duncan 1900 Homestead. Oh, I'm really sorry, I have a complete mental block of your name. I know it's not Duncan, I know you're a lady. This is Curly. He's 21 years old, little Welsh pony, and he's currently babysitting Willow. Brenda, that's it. Sorry, I had Mary in my head, but I knew that wasn't right. Sorry, Brenda, I have fibromyalgia and I will forget simple things like my own name sometimes. It's awful. And I'm having a bad day today. So, Willow is a lot happier. She's been in with Curly for, what, 25 hours, 26 hours maybe. Hi, Karen. Yeah, so Curly's been in with her. They're in a barn that's, I don't know, 3 or 4 times the size of her stable. And more to the point, it's got a solid floor. The floor is flat concrete under all of this straw. They've decided that we left this bale of straw here because we'd put everything at the back. I don't know if you can see it from here. I'll show you in a minute. And it seems that they decided that actually they want straw on the floor over here as well. So they're just eating at the moment. I gave them some Dengie meadow herb, which is dried grass with herbs added. I don't know if you can make out just there. That was the inner core of a big round bale of hay last night. There's not much left of it now. So they've obviously had a really good time eating everything possible. Willow's standing better on that leg. It's a little bit bent at the moment, but nowhere near as bad as it used to be in the other stable. She's also happier to let me touch her. There you go, she's using it. She's been walking on the leg. She's obviously still lame, but she has been using the leg actually properly. She's been standing upright with it. I think she is, Karen. I think she's getting better. We had about a week of no improvements, and I was at the point of thinking she's going to have to go. You know, it's not fair. But then she just seemed, yesterday I think it was, she just turned around. The vet was supposed to come this weekend and take that cast off her lower leg, but he's decided that he wants to leave it on for another week. That's not normal. Casts are normally only on for 2 weeks, but he thinks as it's not pinching her or anything, he wants to leave it on for another week and see what happens. Gonzo, what have you got? You've picked up straw. Gonzo, you have a mouthful of straw. Karen, it was a horrible injury. I mean, the wound itself is looking really good. It's almost healed over. It's just sort of skin deep now. But it was the nerve, and it's because the swelling is pushing on the peripheral nerve, and that's what's causing the problems. Hi, Penny. So yeah, I mean, she's holding it forward at the moment, which is a lot better than when she used to have it just dragging behind her. And I think when the cast does come off, I think she's probably actually going to surprise the vet. Well, I hope she is, and that he'll work quite well. Her back feet need retrimming. You see the way she's sort of standing at the moment with the back legs are sort of a little bit cow-hocked, with the lower leg further out and the inner leg and twisted to the side. At the moment we can't trim her feet, and because of the amount of weight that she was putting back to get weight off her front end, her hooves have grown a little bit skewiff. But there's nothing we can do about it right now. But being in here on this solid concrete instead of the stable will help her hooves as well. But yeah, her and Curly are currently sharing some dried grass and herbs. You have a curly coated horse? No, actually I don't. He's not actually a curly. Hi, Jazz. Oh, thank you. No, he's not actually a curly pony. He is a Welsh A pony who's 21 years old. So he's just got a really, really thick coat. He was wild. And having lived on a mountain in Wales until he was 4, he just has a really, really good thick coat. And when he was down south with us, he never really got a really thick coat like this. And we came up here and his body just sort of went, "Ah, it's cold." And Curly grew a really, really thick coat. Really thick. To the point of we actually had him tested for Cushing's disease. Because we thought he had, Cushing's syndrome, I think it is. We thought he had Cushing's because his coat was so thick and so curly. But it came out fine. Oh, Jazz, Curly's amazing. We can't ride him. We've never been able to ride him, never been able to drive him. He's been a complete nightmare over that. And as a youngster, he was an absolute... I could only swear, basically. We got him at 4 years old. He'd never really been touched. His head collar was... his face had grown sort of into the head collar. Because he'd been wearing a head collar for I don't know how many years, and she hadn't been able to get near him. So we got him for free. Oh, he is lovely, Brenda. He's the sweetest pony. But, you know, for all his bad sides that we had when he was younger, when we started breeding horses, he just became our most valuable and our most useful horse. Pony, he's only little. And he's just fantastic. He's amazing. He looks after the youngsters. And if somebody's ill, we put him in with them. When the colts, the videos, you probably saw in the snow, the photos and videos of him play fighting with Peanut. And Peanut's Willow's brother, half brother. Same age, 2 years old. And Peanut plays rough and Curly handles him really, really well. And then when you've got the likes of Willow, who's not very well and she's injured and can't move properly, he just looks after them. And he's worth his weight in gold. He's just amazing. So, yeah, whilst we've never been able to ride and drive him in, 17 years of owning him, he's still our most useful and valuable horse. Because you can put him in with the youngsters who are playing up and he'll teach them how to behave. I had 2 fantastic days. Yesterday and Friday I was out. I was outside, I was working on the farm, I was moving sheep on my own. I was driving the tractor yesterday, we were sorting gates, sorting paddocks, sorting fencing. And everything, I was just having such a great time. I've moved hay bales around. I've done loads of gardening. It's absolutely brilliant. And then today I've paid for it. So, yeah, Jazz, I had a fantastic 2 days, but today it's just been awful. You know, I got out of bed. Like the nurse said, I have to. Get up, get out of bed. Regardless of how bad you feel. I sat on the settee and was asleep within about 3 minutes. And... you know, Asher woke me up again, and that was it. I was back down again. Well, you know what he's like then, Penny. And I was in absolute agony. Asher woke me up about an hour ago. And he said, come on, you know, you need to get up, you need to get out. So he's put the chickens and the geese to bed. I did the goats and the sheep. And I've just come in here to see these 2. Yeah, so... I was in so much pain though that I've ended up on CBD again. My mother would lay in bed for days. Yeah, exactly. Jazz, I'm still learning how much I can push it around here, but we've had such beautiful weather. Right now, it's dark, and I'm in a t-shirt. It is so nice. The weather is amazing. It's about 10, 11 degrees here at the moment in the dark. I mean, it's properly dark. So, yeah, it's been a brilliant 2 days, and then today has just been a complete failure, I suppose. Not a complete failure. I got up, I fed the sheep. It took CBD oil to get the pain down enough that I could actually get out. All right, Willow. Penny, what are you saying about Willow getting better? Yes, she is. I think she is. I mean, she had a really, really good grooming session with Curly. There you go. She's put weight on that leg again. She had a really good grooming session with Curly yesterday, and that just calmed her down no end. Oh, I'll speak to you soon, Jazz. Give my love to the family. Cold blowing. Oh, that doesn't sound good. A windstorm. Oh, that sounds awful. Actually, yes. Rose from Wholesome Roots, they had a tornado, which to us sounds really scary. I used to keep my horses right at the end of Gatwick Airport's runway. It's London Gatwick. It's not in London, but that's another rant entirely. Penny, I can't remember where Rose is. Georgia, I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, tornadoes. They just sound terrible, Karen. I'm just literally scary. But being at the end of Gatwick runway, we had a whole different microclimate. And Charlwood, which is the area just at the end of Gatwick runway, is normally tops the charts as being the hottest part of the UK. Worse than a hurricane. Is it a tornado? Yeah, I think she said a tornado. Hey, Curly! You right, Willow? And we used to get these little mini tornadoes, and even you'd see them moving across the field, and they'd just pick things up. Most of the snow has melted, but more next week. You know, we've had no snow now for about a week, and I'm so glad about it. I love the snow, but we had 3 weeks of snow and 2 weeks of trouble trying to get the car in and out of the farm. Obi! We've had Obi for years now. It's so sweet. But yeah, we'd get these little mini and we'd watch them, mostly just whipping up dust. And then every now and then you'd get one that would just take the horse feed buckets up in the air and what are you doing? What are you doing, you idiot? And, you know, they were quite scary. Yeah, exactly. We need the spring. I've actually put some plants in already. I probably shouldn't have, but the seedlings are in now. They're in the raised beds. They've got a bit of active muck under them, so they're sort of like a hotbed. Oh, God, my dogs are insane. He's got a little nick in his ear, and he keeps irritating it. Oh, God's sake. Right, I'm going to see if I can show you Willow's wound. Obi, you just... Straw is not a decoration. You disagree. My dogs are insane. Oh, hello, Homebird Farmer UK. I don't think I've seen you before. What's your name? What's your name? Number one, where'd you come from? Right, let's see if Willow will let me have a look at her wound with the light on. Oh, she says, no, lights mean torches. But she's better. I'm scratching her bum. Doggy's so cute. All right, girl, you gonna let us have a look? Lot better. Oh, there it is. So much better. No, you sprayed it yesterday. I know, I'm going to spray it again today. Georgia and County Durham. Fabulous. Ah, a lovely thick bed. Dogs are insane. Oh, with the torch on, I can see I've missed some in there. got no lights in this barn at the moment. Oh, I forgot. Here, monkey. Yeah, so Curly looks like he's got cushions, but he actually hasn't. He's been tested. He's been tested. He just has exceptionally fluffy coat. Come on, darling. You gonna let me stroke your nose? Yeah. Oh, roll out. I haven't got any treats. Got Curly here every day. Gets ginger nut biscuits. Your dad spoils them. That's the rest of the straw bale that's left over. Oh, Willow, she doesn't like bright lights. Don't blame her, really. I'm going to leave you to it, girl. Yeah? Oh, yeah, you see, you are actually putting weight on it. It's good. You're weight bearing. We like it. But, I mean, that wound, if you saw it to begin with, you know, you could literally fit your entire hand in it. Fit your fist in it and everything. And now it's just skin deep. As she moves around, it does sometimes weep a bit. Oh, now you're being ridiculous. Come on, straighten the leg. Oh, silly mare. Oh, thank you, Georgia. I really hope it heals properly. She's got 3 weeks. And she's actually using it now, so that's a big bonus. Right. Key. Oh, that was a water bucket that you were just looking in. Good lad. Curly's a lovely little lad. He's so cute. Ooh. He said, no, don't like bright lights. I don't blame you, darling. I don't either. He's his feet he's doing. Alright. Willow's food bucket. Water's done. It's the water transfer bucket. What are you doing, Willow? You're telling Curly off. Curly's bowl is where Willow is at the moment. Go stick your little tongue out. There's not really much left of your little Himalayan rock salt, is there? Curly, where his head collar was in his skin when he was younger, even though he was 21, 17 years later, you can still see it. And that bump on his nose. Some people shouldn't have horses. But hey, we got him for free. Put him away from there. Right, come on, dogs. Take Willow's feed bucket. This gate is awesome. Look how high that gate goes. The gate's about 7.5 foot long. Later, ponies. So, nope, doesn't work that way. Dogs are Gonzo and Obi. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to work again. That's better. Gonzo and Obi. Gonzo's the black one. Just come back. Gonzo's the mostly black one. Obi's the very scruffy looking. You're flexible enough to do that, lad, at your age. Not even on any medication. See you later, Willow. Come on, dogs. Oh, sorry. Yeah, kiss. Kiss. Mwah. Good lad. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you that. He gives me a kiss every night. Oh, dear. Well, that's it, guys. I'm going to make Willow's late feed up with her drugs. The sheep are moaning. Tried to tell me I didn't feed them an hour ago. The sheep aren't... You sound so funny, Dot. For a teeny little thing, you've got a hell of a deep voice. Hey, Seffi. Seffi's not amused. She doesn't like being kept out. But, as I said, it's 11 degrees. It's only going to go down to 10 degrees here tonight. So, she can stay out. She can object all she likes. She's staying out. I know. Okay, everybody. I'm going to go because I've now need 2 hands to make feeds up. And, show you Seffi, who's due to have a baby in a month. 1 or 2, you're not sure? No, all my sheep don't have collars on. It is just Dot because he comes in with Seffi and he's a pain in the backside. Right, I will speak to you all soon. Thank you for watching. Here come the devil sheep. I'll catch you soon. Hopefully I'm trying to get a video out overnight tonight, tomorrow. But we'll try.